So the name of our app is called the Concussion Free app. Um, it's a game test type of app that will improve upon existing concussion tests because it's one of the few that's an actual app, and we're going to make it more game-like and more intriguing for users because we feel like the concussion tests that are on the market right now put users to sleep, and therefore you don't get the best results.
Personally, both of us have had concussions before, and we've had to deal with impact tests. And one of the main things that stinks about dealing with concussions is having to go through the process of taking an impact test, and which can take multiple hours, and then having to wait for results. So we think that concussion free would be able to improve upon diagnosing concussions, clearing athletes to then get back into their sport and be able to play again. So we think concussion free will be a good game-like app that can definitely improve upon the way concussions are dealt with now.
So people that would use it would basically be like all athletes that are playing contact sports because you're at risk for concussion anytime you step out onto the field. And then to expand upon that, we'll use medical trainers and doctors, basically anyone involved in any capacity with some sort of brain injury and head trauma.
And so for the coding of the app, we'll obviously use a tiny DB to save like the score of how the user is doing. We'll use buttons,
tiny DB. And we use like global variables because we're going to have a score aspect of it so that you can take it before you've had a concussion, and then if you unfortunately get a concussion, we'll see how your scores compare previously.
So for the app, we're thinking something along the lines of an impact test type scenario. So something with memorization, having to remember shapes or words. Honestly, something very close to one of the parts of the impact test, but it'll just be, I think, a mixture of the impact test in like just a quicker fashion, which will allow us to kind of decide or diagnose way faster than an impact test would.
And then just for the tutorial that we're going to reference, we think because it's so similar to the tutorial in which we clicked on that Sprite button, we thought we could take some of the aspects from that code and kind of use that in our concussion test.
Concussion free.